Ladies and gentlemen, got a Citizen military watch. Military watch? Come on. The CC3060 with sapphire, and it, ooh, that's a nice shot. What a clean dial. It is GPS, and it works. I've never had a GPS watch work for me. I had to wait a little bit, but it works, and I figured out how to do daylight savings. What a happy man you are, McMahon. I'll tell you what, though. Even though I lost 40 pounds, and my wrist is down from about 8.5 inches to 8, this rubber bracelet barely fits me. And it looks good on the rubber bracelet, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to have to review this, and it's going to be on a strap code 22mm end mill, because I'm not a big fan of rubber bracelets. I don't like the way they stick to my wrist, and I don't like dealing with the keepers. It doesn't work for me, so I'll have to do a review of this. I'll have to do a state of the collection, because the other thing that happened was I sold this. Well, you gonna focus, or are we gonna sit here all day and grow old and die? Come on. Oh man, I guess the chrono is just so powerful, it can't achieve a focus. I'm getting zero focus. Okay, I'm gonna come on, zero focus. I don't know why it won't lock in. I have to do this over. Why won't it focus? It will not focus. Ah, are you kidding me? That was terrible. I would have just started this video over, except my wife and children are going to be coming home from school soon. Are you serious, McMahon? You kept the video on, all that blur for like 13 seconds? You're ruining my life, McMahon. Anyways, I really felt an itch for a chronograph, and I kept coming back to this sapphire Citizen Gray Panda Calibre 2100, and I was able to find it for a reasonable price. Actually, it was about the same price that I sold it for, so it's delicious. There's no way you're selling that, McMahon. Come on. Were you delusional when you thought you were going to sell it? Alright, there you go. What a gorgeous watch. I hope I can focus in on the matter at hand. So I wanted to get some of this business out of the way first. Are you kidding me, McMahon? I might die. I'm so in love with this. And I'm kind of, on one hand, I'm in love with it. On the other, how did you sell it? Are you kidding? It's like emerald jewels in this gray thing. Are you serious? Oh. Okay, you're ruining your watch viewers' eyes. They can't take this, McMahon. You're ruining their lives. This is not decent. Completely not decent what you're doing. I have to. It took me so long to get the focus. Ooh, yeah, well, anyways, it's about 46mm. So the question is, what are the advantages and the pros and cons of putting a super engineer on your watch? As some of you know, I'm not a fan of the stock bracelet on the Seiko Marine Monster. Just not a fan of it. So I had to put a super engineer on it, and the super engineer, I love it on this watch. I like the weight of it, and I like the fact that I was able to get a higher quality bracelet on it. It really transformed the watch for me. It made me feel like this watch is my own. And how many times have you had this watch, McMahon? 3. All right, McMahon, please don't sell it. Please. What a beautiful, I wore this yesterday at Universal Studios. I need to do a rant on Universal Studios soon, how I got kicked off some Harry Potter ride. I didn't get kicked off of it. I told them to stop because the cage that they tried to press over my chest, it was too small. It was too tight. I couldn't breathe. Pretty much ruined the whole amusement park. That's going to be a story I'll say for you. And here's a super engineer on the Seiko Tuna. So, you know, what are some of the cons? I mean, you love the way that it transforms your watch. You love the way that it adds weight to the watch. Some people don't want the added weight of the super engineer. Super engineer is one of the heavier bracelets you're going to buy. And the other problem about the super engineer is it traps dirt. You're going to have to put this in some vinegar and water with a soft toothbrush and scrub the dirt out. This thing is a dirt trap, buddy. And the other thing is, some people find too much bling with the super engineer. Way too much bling. And another con is that people say it competes too much with a dial of a watch. I used to have the problem with that. You know, I used to have the older tuna with the it didn't have the polish. It had the sandblast, and I did find the Super Engineer competed a little bit. But the competition between the Super Engineer and the dial, it doesn't bother me that much. I really like the pop of this watch. I feel spoiled when I wear this watch. And I did the same thing with my Orient saturation diver. You know, I honestly, I felt that I got this recently, and I felt that the, are you kidding me? You don't have it all lined up there? You're going to ruin my life, McMahon? I felt that the stock bracelet on this was great, and it was better than the one I had when I had this like a year or two ago. They must have done something to upgrade the stock bracelet. Nevertheless, I just have a thing about this particular watch being on the Super Engineer. By the way, just as an experiment, why did it take so long to focus on, okay, it's fine now. It just must have been the way I had it positioned initially. The 46mm Gray Panda with sapphire, you got to get out of here. I don't have time to wear all these watches. I think I need to give a review of this military watch, GPS, when I put the end mill on it. You know, it looks good on the black rubber, but I do not do well with rubber on my wrists. So I have to do a review of this. Have to do another state of the collection, ladies and gentlemen. Are you into the Super Engineer business? I'm not putting a Super Engineer on this one. I'm going to put an end mill on this one. I don't think this is appropriate for a Super Engineer. What a clean dial. Are you kidding me? I've got one nice clean military dial with sapphire for my collection. What an embarrassment of riches, McMahon. All right, so that's my watch business for today. And until next time, I am out.